rhymes with golf. What do you think of your lady?
Not a lot.
No, acrobatic but nasty. Sex-starved. Sex-mad and nymphomaniac. Sexually insatiable.
Can I say something here?
Yeah, please do. By all means.
Well, look, I mean, I get your point and everything, but, well, doesn't this rhyme do exactly what you said you wanted? I mean, if fellas hate women and, fear women and sex the way you say, well, doesn't this wee rhyme, well, doesn't it kind of liberate the fear, sort of?
I don't think it does, George. Look, this is probably the last chance I'll get, so I want to state it as simply as I can. A joke.
That's Challoner, we're all done for.
We're blacked up for the evening.
A joke that feeds on ignorance, starves an audience. Now, we have the choice. Most comics feed prejudice and fear and blinkered visions, but the best ones, illuminate them, make them clearer to see, easier to deal with. We must make people laugh and until they cry. Yes. Cry. Till they find their pain and their beauty. Comedy is medicine, not sugared sweeties to rot your teeth with. Can I help you?
Please. Learning to read?
No.
Please. Learning to read.
No, reading to learn.
No. Learning to read.
It says reading to learn. It says it's a class of literary appreciation for intending students of the Open University, BBC. I don't know. I'm no wiser than you, really.
Man gave it to me in the library.
He probably had a sense of humor.
Perhaps somewhere else.
Come with me. I'll take it to the principal. He'll sort you out. I won't be a minute. George, try and sort the order out when I'm away. Look at you, man. You're soaked. How far to get?
Your Easter blonde. Return ascended. No such number.
What a cock up this is, eh? Why don't you keep your bloody trap shut, eh? Sod off. I want to think about me act, not ask the night away on philosophy, especially after he tells us we got a bench adjudicator.
Me too.
I thought you said you couldn't care less, but you did well enough tonight.
Well, I do.
You know, what with having your own club and all that up Mostyn way.
Yeah. You said you could always employ yourself.
Listen, you want to know something, eh? Shut your face. I won't be seen dead work in a club like mine. I want the tops, I want TV, I want the Palladium. You can work my club. I'll book you as soon as you're ready. You're just what they need. And as for that little get...
Now, listen, look, there's this poacher, right? Now, there's this poacher, see? And he's walking through the forest, right? And he shoots this deer. Big one, yeah? Big hat stands on his head. And he grabs hold of it and he puts it over his shoulder like this, right? And he's creeping through the forest, right? And this big gamekeeper comes out from behind the tree and he grabs hold of him and he says, "You have been poaching." And your man looks up at him and he says, "Me? How do you mean? How do you mean?" He says, "You have got a bloody great deer on your shoulder." And your man looks over his shoulder and he goes, "Get off."
Mr. McBride. Surely you must hear that joke. That joke is totally supportive of all kinds of blood sports. Besides which, it undoubtedly hints at the dark secrets of animal sodomy. Or, at the very least, the stealthy sodomizing of men by beasts of the field and forest. Now, a comedian, George, a real comedian, would have brought this all out into the open, where we could all see it, and we'd all come to realize what should have been obvious from the start, or the Middle Ages, George, whichever you prefer, that basically, deep down, all any of us want is, well, stuffing up the bum by antlered beasties. It's a joke that hates deers, George.
I like it.
That's not so funny.
No, I don't suppose it is.
So listen, why have you got it in for him then, eh?
Yeah, what is all that about? You know, his favourite and all. I thought you rated him.
Look, I don't want to tell him what to think, right? I don't want him telling me what to feel.
No, come on, listen, answer the question. Now, why are you so intent on getting the old man riled, eh? I mean, he's no different, you know.
So maybe I am, yeah?
He's a good old man, and he's a comic to his toenails. He doesn't need to do this for peanuts, you know. Every Friday here, on £2 an hour or whatever it is, so that he can teach pricks like us. That's why he does it. And if I get out of the building game and earn my living doing what I want to do more than anything else, always have done, I'll have him to thank and nobody else. And that goes for everyone here, whether they like it or not. Goes for me.
What the hell is this? Gala night at the City Varieties.
We knew less than note.
You speak for yourself. I'd done clubs.
True. Hardwick and Oldham. One of them withheld your money. The other had to call for a taxi to drive you off to safety.
Look, they were like the bloody Wild West, both of them. There was nothing wrong with me. But my trouble started when I took you on, believe me.
When are you going to face it? You're not funny. You're a straight. You can't work on your own. But I can.
Yeah, well, why don't you bloody try it?
Well, maybe I will.
Oh, frying tonight, my God, listen to them go, all of them. Those poor bloody guinea pigs of an audience and know the meaning of tears tonight, won't they? Just. Okay, now who wants to go first, eh? How about you, Sammy, eh?
No, thanks.
Anyone? Okay, lowest loses, aces high. Come on, now.
On to you. Oh, shit.
Oh, you make eights.
Oh, well, at least they'll be awake.
All right, we'll try and keep them that way, will you?
Top of the bill, eh, kiddo? Will they be waiting for you tonight? Okay, now who has music then?
Yeah, we do.
You do, right? What about you, Gethin? You have music, don't you?
No, no music.
Yes, you do. You get
Look,
off
I've
on that
changed
song.
it,
What's-
right? There's no music now.
Oh, you're a cool sod, I'll give you that. A bleeding nerve of it, eh? Working up an act for 3 months and altering it half an hour before he goes on. You'll come a right cropper one day, you will. I can feel it in me water.
Well, just go and piss over somebody else. Get change for you, Sammy.
Now, any more of that, you two? Straighten the book.
Right. I got the teas in. Gentlemen, this is Mr. Patel.
Hello, Mr. Patel.
Mr. Patel is going to stay with us for a little while. I promised him a lift into town on my way down to the club. Will you sit here, Mr. Patel, if you don't mind? Take your coat off if you like.
Thank you, no, Sam. Very kind. If you've got any good jokes, I'll have a word with you before you go, eh? It's the autumn chorus.
The asterisks and music, huh? Yes. Right. I don't want to hear anything from your acts from now on. All right? So just let them lie and get yourselves limber, okay? Now close your eyes. Close your eyes. Come on. Close your eyes. Now, think. Think about yourselves. What you've been, what you've done, what you are, and what you want. All right? Now keep thinking. Now take one incident, anything, any little thing that means something to you. Yes, it could be something that embarrasses you, or haunts you, or still frightens you, or something you still can't handle, maybe. All right, now think about it. Could be something very gentle, something very tender, something you said or did, something you wanted to do. Right, open up.
Wait. Bloody hellfire. I was just getting into that.
Then let us hear it, Mr. Murray.
What?
I want you to tell it. Any way you like, in your own time, but make it funny.
Jesus wept.
You been watching your act?
I was thinking about the wife.
Very good. Very good. You know, it's the way he tells them.
You're next, George. All right. Let's hear it, Mr. Murray. But be funny. Come on, try. Da, 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 da.